Hi guys, it's Amy with Aim to Plan, and I am here updating Sophia's memory book. So, as a sped up video, I'm just going to run through what I need to do. I left off with May the 22nd, you can see here, and I'm going to be starting with May the 23rd and just moving forward until I finish. And I'm deciding to simplify what I'm doing by using a box of unsorted stickers and ephemera that I've got. And I've got my two planners for May and June set to the side so that way I can pull dates. So just to start off with, what I'm going to do is really start by, and I know this is kind of backwards, but I'm going to start by laying down all of the events that I've got. And so I will redate. And so again, I'm starting here with May the 23rd. I'm going to redate, and then I'm going to start by adding all of the events that are needed to be added to Sophia's memory book. And then after that, I will go through and add all of the decorative pieces. And so I know it's a little bit of a backwards order, but I am just trying to finish these last couple of weeks. I am a little bit behind and I wanted to try to finish it as quickly as possible. So you can see here I redated across the top using an outdated teacher layout, and I am again pulling from my May and June planners to write events that I might have missed. You can see already that I have a lot of events already on here, and these were pulled from my calendar on my phone, and so I went ahead and just wrote all those down. But now I'm going through my actual planner to pull any additional events that I might have just missed and didn't have listed on my Google Calendar. And so I'm just going through, and for this week, May 23rd through the 29th, I'm adding all of the events that are sticking out to me, especially when I am going back like several weeks after the fact. Sometimes I do miss events, and so I just do my best. I include the events that I remember, the things that I see in my planner, the things that I have in my Google Calendar or in my notes app on my phone. And if I miss any, then, it just ends up getting missed. That's just the unfortunate side of like waiting, delaying, doing the memory planning. Okay, so as I said, I have looked through for this week, and I also realized that the way that I have my personal planner set up for the month of May, I had a couple of extra days here for May 30th and 31st, and so I wanted to go ahead and add those events in here as well. And so I flipped forward just a little bit to be able to add these last 2 days in here. Again, that's just the setup that I have for my personal planner, and now I can pretty much close that May planner and set it to the side. I'm going to go back here and do the final step, which is just to decorate. And again, just to be able to finish the week, I want to keep it very simple. And so I pull some stickers. I'm flipping through that big box of unsorted stickers, or just like random stickers that I have. It includes stickers, ephemera, scrapbook, scraps, just like random papers. And I decided to pull out this Reset Girl kit that I just found. Again, it's just to keep it simple. I just want to decorate it just a little bit so it's not so bare and just complete writing. But I'm going to add a couple of pieces down and do my best to just like keep it really simple, not to overthink it. I did end up tearing part of one of the dolls here, so I just kind of re-glued her legs, or like restuck her legs back, and I think it looks fine from far away. But I keep it very simple. One of the things that I don't do in this video, which I will go back and do as I like start printing out these things, is I need to go ahead and add photos in here too. So right now I'm filling in the space. I want it to look complete enough, but I also do leave myself some space to be able to fill in with photos. And so yeah, that's what we're doing here. Again, I am just using the set of stickers, try not to overthink it, just put the stickers down as quickly as possible so that way I can move to the next week. And of course, the final step once I lay out these final stickers is to undate white out this sidebar over here, which I ended up not using for anything. I'll have the chance to add photos in here, or I might just leave it blank. Sometimes the week is just like that. So week number 1, May 23rd through 29th is done. Now, since I had the whiteout out, I'm just going to go ahead again, redate first, and just get these the June numbers as well as the dates in for the next couple of weeks. Actually, I just do it week at a time. And so I need this for the week of May 29th. Is it 29th? No, it's the 30th through June the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. And so I'm getting these dates down. Again, I redate across the top. This is an outdated teacher layout that I need to be able to use up. And so I'm trying to do that by redating across the top. across the top, just kind of ignoring the dates that are on the side here. And same order here. I already have events listed, but now I'm going into my June planner and adding additional events that I see in my personal planner that need to be transferred and included in Sophia's memory book. One thing with Sophia's memory book is this the long-term planner that I do keep. It is for Sophia. I do plan to give this to her, and so I want to write, all the notes, all the things, everyday events, as well as big events that she's had each week. And so this is the set of planners, the memory books that I plan to gift to her when she's older. And so I do want to be able to transfer all the things from my personal planner, which I don't keep long term, to this memory book, so that way I can gift her like basically one set of planners instead of having all of my planners plus her memory book. So everything that I need to transfer from my personal planner gets transferred. And so again, I already had some stuff for my phone, but then I also had some stuff that needed to come over from my personal planner. And part of what I wrote down, I know it's kind of tiny, so you probably didn't see it, but one of the things that we did watch this week was My Little Pony. They released their Gen 5 episodes. This is not Gen 5, it's just My Pony Life, which was generation 4.5. But I decided, since I wrote about My Little Pony, that I would go ahead and use some of the ephemera here. This is actually a calendar from the Dollar Tree, and what I decided to do was just kind of fussy cut around it. I was planning initially to cut all 6 of the main characters here from generation 4.5, but after cutting the first one, again, I'm trying not to overthink it. I don't want it to be like super burdensome or like time consuming, and so I ended up cutting this one, and since that took a little bit longer than I thought, I just fussy cut around the one and kept it at that. And so let's just go ahead and add some of these decor pieces. Again, writing down everything. Well, step 1, redating. Step 2, writing out all the events. Step 3, decorating. And then step 4 will be just kind of finalizing, cleaning it up, and removing all the outdated elements from this planner. So you can see here I'm adding a bunch of scrapbook paper just to kind of fill it in, but yeah, this is pretty much done. I did white out, as you saw, the dates on the side here, but I did fill in the sidebar a little bit more than I did in the previous week, and so yeah, this is another week wrapped up and done, so I can move on to this week. Luckily, this week I did actually already decorate, and so this is already done in terms of the dating, the whiting out of the outdated events, and the decorating. So really the only thing I need to do is to write in any additional plans that I have. So this week I did again pull notes from my phone, and now I'm looking through my personal planner to see if there are any additional events. And I'm also realizing, as I'm looking to the next week, which is the week that we just wrapped up, on the week of the 13th through the 19th, that I've also already decorated that week. So this was actually a lot quicker than I thought. I was really thinking I would have to decorate, redate, decorate, write all the events, and like kind of finish out all of the undated elements, the outdated elements for all 4 weeks, but it was really only 2 weeks. So, I've been doing a fairly good job of keeping up with memory planning, apparently, maybe more so than I thought. I really only had 2 weeks that I had to catch up on. And so again, I'm flipping through my planner here just to see if there are other things. I feel like this week there were a lot of things that were missing, but I'm just going to write all the things in that came up and we're just gonna go with that. I do have in my personal planner two different sections, my weekly section as well as my daily section, and so I'm filling in all those events. But again, because that week was already decorated and like redated and like all the outdated elements removed, I can move quickly into the very last week, the 13th through the 19th, and then I will be caught up. I'll be able to write in all of my events here for this very last week that I am finishing up, and all I need to do is get all of these events in, and yeah, which will just be wrapped up. So I had this video sped up at about 3 times the normal speed, so this really took about 35-40 minutes to complete. But here is the flip through of the 4 weeks that I completed. Again, I have spots here for photos, which are still missing, as well as the additional pages that I sometimes scrap between pages. Here again, mostly finished, still missing photos, which I always print in bulk. Still spaces for photos, but I have finished. Finally, I'm caught up with memory planning. So those are my 4 weeks of pages. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, bye guys!